Hello, I'm this Akhier, and we've got some more Cataclysm finally. I've got, I think it's build 1299, and I dragged down the most latest of the tile set I like. What is it? Retro Days, yeah. So we'll see how that works out. So I think I'll set this to the 20 pixel one to start with. Yeah. Actually, let's see. Is there anything I need to mess around with in here? Because I don't think I messed around with much. I'll turn the autosave on. And I'll turn the minimum game turns between autosaves up to 10. Auto note, sure. I don't have anything specific auto pickup I want to do, so I won't bother with that. I wish I could, like, have a... That's what I can do. I can suggest that instead of having just a drop empty containers, they have an auto drop, like they have auto pickup. Because that would be a lot more useful, because it's like, it has some suggestions like drop all, drop watertight, and then they don't drop. That's all. And being able to specify that, like the auto pickup, I only want to auto drop some things would be useful. If true. Ooh, looks like they have move all in the auto, or the advanced now. That is quite useful. I'll have to check that out. Narrow. To see if that's what I think it is, because if it is, I'm gonna change that. And of course, the graphics, debug, skill rust can go off. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, there we go. And we'll create a world. Gonna remove those. Yeah, I think I'll just go no mods. Surrounded start, full size of cities. 4 seems... I'll put it down to 3. No other regions. Classic zombies, no. Delete, no. Spring, sure. Yeah, spring. Initial time, good enough. Item scaling, I'll pop it up by 1 and... actually, if that only goes by that, I'll put these both up to 1.1 just to see how that works out. And sure, I'll throw in NPCs. Wander spawns. I don't know what that does. I'll have to look that up after this. DePierre. Claiborne. Sure, why not? And let's start custom character. Okay. So always I'll start with the traits. Albino. I don't know if I've actually had this one. Or knew of this one. Animal Discord. Me. Definitely not something I want here. Bad knees. No. Don't particularly like that. Clumsy. Yeah, well, I'll come back to it. Fast, flimsy, forgetful. Forgetful, yes, because it's free points with skill rust turned off. And it doesn't have the percentage anymore, it doesn't look like. That's kind of weird. It used to have percentile things. And junk food intolerance. I think it should be worth more than 1 point, but neither here nor there. Pacifist. I'm not doing this because I want my character to be pacifist. I'm considering doing this because it would mean that I don't get really good at combat quickly. I think I'll pass on it just because I might want to try some interesting things with combat, like actually using a gun for once. But neither here nor there. Don't want sleepy. Strong scent? Nah. Trigger happy. I can get truth teller. Wool allergy, I guess, and I don't particularly want wheat allergy. That's good enough for now. We'll see what we get over here. Fast healer would be nice. I don't need it though. Fast learner. Fast reader. There we go. That's the one I want. Conspicuous, infection resistant, less sleep. Only costs 1 point. That would be nice. Sure, I'll grab that for now. Either light steps. Don't really need night vision. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, let's see. Self-aware. Where is the mutation one? Because I think I want to keep grabbing that one just so I can do mutations. It's strong, or is it strong? Can't remember what in the world it's called. Robust genetics. There we go. And I thought there was one for sight, like eagle-eyed or something. I'm not seeing that. Huh. I'm going to... No, I didn't grab it. I'm gonna pause and look through all this to see if I can find something like that. Okay, I didn't see it, so I guess that's not a thing. Now we've got all of these. There's a bunch of them. I have considered checking out these bionics ones. Doesn't seem to list the bionics you're gonna get, but let's see. Bionic muscles and sensors, monitoring your blood powered by your own metabolism. Okay, that's interesting. It starts with the one that I know. Actually, give me a... Okay, I pulled up the job, Jason, and let's see. The bionic patient starts with metabolics, hydraulics, blood analysis, power storage Mark II. So they have a bit of power storage. The bionic soldier. Let's see, what's it say? Okay. Yeah, you start with targeting, purifier, carbon, Geiger, adrenaline, night vision, torsion ratchet, and power Mark II. Okay, so you've got better targeting. The blood purifier, I'm guessing the carbon is one of the armors. Geiger counter of some sort. I don't know what the adrenaline does, or I might, but I don't know specifically. Got night vision. I can't remember if that's an active or a passive one. Sounds nice, though. And the torsion ratchet means that walking around is your power source. Not exactly my favorite, but it's definitely nice. Next, the agent. Finger hack, alarm, night vision, batteries, and power storage. And it's only 3 points, and it shows it here. I don't like the finger hack because I've never figured out how to use that. Or what to use it on. I'll have to look that up. The alarm, I guess it could be useful. Night vision is nice. The battery is like my least favorite power source because I always need batteries for other stuff. Now the assassin, you've got the blade, shock, face mask, torsion ratchet, and storage. This one sounds nice. I might actually go with it. Let's see. Next up, we've got failed. Let's see, and that's failed cyborg. I don't see it right around here, so it's probably just oh, that sounds cool. It's probably farther up. Drain noise, discharge acid and shock, ethanol power, and 2 storages. Yeah, that's definitely probably farther up because it's a penalty one. Not really my thing. Okay, now the commercial cyborg. Tools, flashlight, storage. That's the thing where it's actually volume storage in your chest or something. Watch, batteries, and power storage. Once again, the batteries one isn't nice, but it starts with the tools. That's pretty nice. I definitely like it. What else do we... Did we see the soldier? I should... Oop. Bionic soul... Oh, not Dionic. I don't know what's showing up over there. Bionic. There we go. Yeah, I already did the soldier. Okay, let's try Razor Boy, because that sounds interesting. Razor Boy. You start with the razors, armored eyes, sunglasses, dex enhancer, ears, and carbon. So you don't have any power storage, but you have a number of interesting ones. So that's quite possible. What's this? Yeah, that's not bionic, it doesn't look like. Any ones I'm missing? The thief? No, I did the thief. Let me do a quick search for bio. No, not boy. Bio. That's not gonna do much. I think I'm gonna try the assassin. Because that sounded interesting. It's got melee, unarmed, and it's got speaking. And it has a method. If it wasn't for the fact that he eats batteries, I'd really like him. Maybe soldier. But I don't want all that extra stuff. This is tough. Patient. What was the patient? Okay, I don't know why you're doing that. Stop that. Of course, I closed the notepad, and it's like, oh, by the way, you probably want to look up this as well. And it's like, oh. Whatever. Stop putting it up over there. Dang. Nabbit. I know that's the main screen. Doesn't mean you have to show up over there. Bionic patient. This was the one that just had the metabolics, hydraulics, what analysis. Okay. I'd really like one with like the torso ratchet, which would be the soldier. I just don't like having all that extra stuff I don't need. Oh, the assassin is. The assassin is one of those. So yeah, I think I'll go with this. 4 points left. Let's find some more negative traits, because I want to get my perception up, at least. Bad temper. No. Nice far side. Fast metabolism. Flimsy. Fragile. Frail. Glass jaw. Hates fruit. Could take it. For some reason, I'm probably going to end up with the same... Yeah, it's worth 2. That's exactly enough. There we go. Oop, no, not what I meant to press. Bionic assassin thing. There we go. And apparently we're going to be named Manual Shilling. Which sounds pretty awesome. But yeah, sure. Let's get in there. Yeah, this is the narrow side. I don't particularly like that. What it tells me is whoever last uploaded or put in a change liked the narrow style. So save and quit. Quit. Get to see my background, all the nice Pokemans. There we go. And load. There we go. Yeah, I much prefer that. I thought I had the tile set on. Use tile set. Retro. Yeah. Game. Okay, I guess we're going to be using ASCII because I couldn't figure out what was wrong there. Probably just something with the latest build. Someone probably just didn't hook up something right here. I have no clue. Okay, and here's what we got. Oh, interesting. Lots of options. Through controlled application of electrochemical impulses, you are capable of altering your facial structure so as to subtly affect the reactions of others. This grants a bonus to all social interactions. Well, that's interesting. Of course, joint torsion ratchet. Yeah, you generate power when you move. Molecular blade. A deadly foot-long blade made of advanced materials now resides inside your forearm. Capable of being extended through the back of your wrist at the cost of a small amount of power. Though exceptionally sharp, it will prevent you from holding anything else while extended. And the electroshock unit. While fighting unarmed or with a weapon that conducts electricity, which I assume the blade does, there's a small chance that a successful hit will shock your opponent, inflicting extra damage and disabling them temporarily, cost of some energy. Overall, pretty good. And let's come over here and talk to the guy. At least you've got shelter. Can I do anything for you? I have one job for you. Want to hear about it? Sure, tell me. As the world seems to abandon the reality that we once knew, it's become plausible that old superstitions that were cast aside may have some truth to them. Please go find me a religious artifact. Doubt it will be much use, but I've got to hope in something. Sure, I'll do it. Can you share some stuff? Well, I am helping you out. And he gives me a lighter. Thanks, see you later. So I've got a lighter now, I guess that's good. Apparently I start... Hello, what's this? Well, that's pretty nice to start out next to. I don't see a cathedral right up there, so I can't do anything for him right away, but... that is a thing, I guess. First order of business, maybe if I close these damn drapes, he won't run off like the last one. Though I did this with the last one and he just managed to teleport outside or something. But that's just life sometimes. I'll take the bandages? Sure. It looks like that. Oop, I'll take the radio, mostly because it's got batteries in it. And a sweater, which I don't need. How am I? I'm doing fine. I unload. Drop. There we go. Close that. And we'll come over here and check out the vehicle. Roof's damaged, but that might be the most damaged thing. It doesn't have any fuel. There is some relatively damaged stuff, but other than... Oop, there's an aisle that's damaged. Composite armor, which would be annoying to fix. Externally mounted gas tank. Really? That's what those are? My god, this is like a death trap. Though it does appear to have 5-point harnesses, so that'll be useful if anything. It definitely looks like something I'll want to take apart. And, I'll extend my blade right now. I want to get down far enough so I can see what's down there. And, what's that? Dahlia. Oh, that's nice. It looks like they've added more flowery type things around. I'm not gonna complain. And, eventually we'll be able to see what's there. I guess I'm used to having the eagle eyes, which doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. I couldn't find it, at least. Could be wrong. And it's a farm. Apparently we... Oh, dog, right. What's the... That's a water pump? No. The cow. Really? Well, I guess you all get to die if you're gonna attack me. I wonder if I can butcher it. Yes! No. Butcher. No. I just want to see what's there. I don't care about that. Just let me see what's there. Though the fact that I can't do anything with the dang blade, well, can't pick up anything with the dang blade out, is a bit of a problem. I'll need to find a better source of power so I can use it more often. Preferably something like the solar panel would be nice. Didn't you kill it? What are you? You're a cat. Ruger Red Hawk. That's interesting. I don't want to pick it up. I just want to examine it. I guess examining it in this case is referring to picking up with your hands. Mad cow disease, apparently. I don't need more cowbell. There's one right there. There's a mop. Now let's see, there was a Shift M. No. It's saying Shift M, but it's not working. I wonder if that can be... No, not there. One. Let's try... Yeah, that's finding... That's mission. I open up this. Oh. Move all? There we go. I don't know... Oh. It's move between panes and Shift M does something. I don't know, but... Yeah, it's... No. There we go. That's very useful. I can do much with this knowledge at the moment, but it is very useful. God, I love mops. This game. Too bad it's volume 7. Drop I. So I didn't really find much here. I think I'm going to head over to the thing. What's it called? The gas station that's right over there. I should be able to head this way. Yeah, there we go. Relatively easy to get through. Hello! This is a thing. The most damaged is a wheel. Vaguely inconvenient that. Most damaged is a seat. I really like when I see a non-completely broken most damage because that means it's a perfectly viable car. And all the seats are broken here, but other than that, once I get some ability to weld stuff, that's going to be an amazing place. Restaurant guide. Inventory. Glossy printed pamphlet that details dining establishments in the local area. Yes? And it gives me roads too. That's handy. But yeah, that's a really nice thing. I definitely hope there's more stuff like that. Because that's useful. And now I'm oh, that's a little too powerful sort of useful way. Wait, mineral water? I think that stuff's actually enjoyable. Yeah, it's enjoyable by one. Quenches thirsty. Fancy mineral water in a fancy bottle. So fancy it makes you feel so fancy just holding it. That's a thing. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm going to pick up that. And take a drink from it right away. And of course there's water there. But other than that, let's see. Where can I head? I think I'm not going to head to the town up there. I'm going to continue on this way. Hopefully things work out for me. You never know. Back to full power. Okay, not quite close enough to see it. What's at the end of the road? At all, apparently. Can I see it from down here? Or is it like already revealed or something? It's a lab. Okay, good to know. Not very important at the moment because I can't really use it. Most damaged is the frame. The engine's still good, so it's a possibility. I could definitely use that. Car needs fuel, but could run. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let me check. Fuel usage for dented. Yeah, it looks like it could probably run. I just need fuel for it, so that'd be a thing to keep in mind. And we see a zombie child somewhere. We're gonna run into it, so I guess that's a... Yep, that's a town up there, so that's actually good. Q. Activate my molecular blade. There we go. Butcher. Yes. Yes, I will. I guess that is about the biggest... Ooh, this is a small town. That's nice. Since there's smoke coming from there, I'm guessing smoker zombie. Oh, you can disassemble that way. That's convenient. There's a zombie brute. It's coming my way. I probably want to actually be a little careful with this one. Oop, I did not mean. I go and say be careful and then I walk over a dang bush. Of course that's how it works. Everything seems to be fine though. Except for this, I want that to stop smoking. I assume it's on because it's smoking. Stop driving, disable, Hong Kong. Okay, there we go. That's how you do it. And that should have alerted a lot of zombies in the area to my presence. Let's see what we can find. There's not many places, so I could very well just have a nice place set up already by living here to start with. It's a good thing I didn't go up towards that town, because I definitely couldn't clear it. Where are these zombies supposed to be at? Okay, there's a zombie. It's kind of annoying that I didn't catch him in time to stop him from ruining that car. Ooh. Dang it! Most damaged thing is the only... Okay, there's an extra light frame that's most damaged, but like... My goodness, this would almost be perfect if it wasn't for the fact that the berry controls are what's broken. That's kind of a thing. I'm not gonna deny it. That is a thing. Also, it appears all of these places are locked up. No, what is that? That's a toilet in the wall. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's an error there. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna assume it's an error. It's raining outside, but I'm not seeing any enemies in here. I'm opening all the doors just to... Yeah, that does look like the house is slightly messed up. Okay, that is locked, and I won't be getting in through there. The zombie knocked out the window so I can... Looks like there's more stuff here. No. Oh, jumping spider probably then. Ooh, downstairs. Alright, can't pick up stuff with blade in hand. I guess that's a fair downside to the blade. Kind of annoying for me, but part of the thing. Oh, hello. Actually looks like a nice little downstairs area. I need a flashlight, mind you, but this is a nice little downstairs area, apparently. I definitely need a flashlight just because I want to know what this area looks like exactly. Besides having a zombie in it. All that's left is this place, and I can put away my blade and hopefully find something to eat. That and just find stuff in general. Kind of hard to examine things when you can't even do it at all. So is there a thing down there? No, okay. Yeah, that does go the full length. Okay, well. Let's extract the blade. That's a hot plate. Bottle of honey. Some stuff. Eat the pickle right now to get rid of the hunger, but all kinds of stuff. Another one of those, some of that. More caffeine pills. Flu shot, bandages. I'll get the flu shot. Drop. Okay, apparently I don't have a syringe. Actually, yeah, I'll grab the caffeine pills. Oh. Well, that's vaguely less useful. You can't just do all. Oh, that is convenient, though. It lets you, if you're selecting a square that's already selected, it lets you switch between them by just choosing it. That is useful. I'm definitely happy about that. What are you? Mystery novel. A wood saw. I guess that could be useful in some way. Sneakers, umbrella, grape drink, handheld game system. You know, that is a good point. I don't really need to be carrying around these batteries. They do weigh a little bit. A hip flask. That's interesting. Wonder if you can wear it. Because that would be kind of useful. What's the alcohol in here? But very useful to know. Dang it. I'm gonna die to this dang moose. Because I didn't bring out my weapon, and I died to the dang moose. God dang it. Need to remember to bring out blade. Well, that was a thing. That was a thing. And I think I'll be good enough for tonight. Yeah, I definitely like the changes that were made. I'll have to figure out why the tile set wasn't working. It wasn't just because I had brought in the tile set. The other ones weren't working. So something's up with that. And yeah, I'll definitely have to go make the suggestion of, instead of having auto-drop containers, auto-drop and specify stuff to auto-drop. Because that would be kind of useful. Anyway, this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.